Hello, Charles. Thank you for coming. I want to talk to you.
No problem, Principal Brown. What can I do for you?
Well, your teachers have had some concerns about the papers you've been turning in.
What's wrong?
Well, frankly, we have reason to believe that you've been plagiarizing some of your work.
Me? I would never do anything like that.
Well, maybe you can explain a few finer points to me. I have a few questions about your work then.
Sure, ask me anything.
Okay, remember that essay you were asked to do for biology last month? The one on tadpoles?
I do indeed. Tough essay.
That it was, but you said here that, and I quote, "The common tadpole, also known as a pollywog, is in fact not from frog eggs, but from goose poop." You then go on to describe how the tadpole likes to sing, but do so at a frequency higher than what humans can hear.
But who doesn't love to sing?
Everyone loves to sing, but tadpoles can't sing.
Why not? Are you being prejudiced against tadpoles?
They don't have mouths for one, not ones you can sing with at least. But even if they did, they wouldn't know how, being a mere larva, and not one made from goose poop.
But I read all of this from a reliable source.
What is that source? You didn't cite it.
The internet.
Really now? Okay, well then, what about your recent paper for history on the Russian Revolution?
What about it?
Well, you got most of the facts correct, but then you went on to say that, and I quote, "Many Franks and nobles, however, in light of the destruction, developed the process of making ice cream, and later made millions of shillings."
Andy, what's wrong with that? Do you have something against ice cream too?
I don't have anything against ice cream, but that doesn't even make sense. Furthermore, shillings are British currency, not Russian.
Easy mistake?
For you perhaps, but that isn't the worst one. Remember when your English teacher asked you to do a profile on a famous British citizen?
Absolutely. Why?
Well, you chose Lane Lee, correct?
Of course, a fine actor.
He's a comedian, you dolt.
Oh.
Your essay about him consisted of just one sentence, where you said he was previously, and I quote, "a horse on roller skates."
Well, I was speaking metaphorically, you see.
Oh. And what was the metaphor?
That he was ugly and unbalanced.
Now that's not very nice, nor is it true. For one, I'd say he's done a bit more than you in terms of originality.
No, what do you mean by that?
Charles, we know that you just copied all of this from Wikipedia. Worst of all, you didn't even read any of it.
And what proof do you have of that?
The fact almost every essay you've turned in is word for word a Wikipedia entry.
And that's bad?
Well, for one, many of your essays have been wrong, but even worse, it's plagiarism.
Plagiarism?
Yes, plagiarism, you know, taking credit for the work of others.
That's not true at all. I did lots of work on those essays.
Typing in a search into Google does not count as work, Charles.
Oh.
Neither does copying and pasting an article from Wikipedia.
I had to format it. That's work.
At this point, I think you expect extra credit for breathing?
Why is someone offering it?
Listen, Charles, haven't you wondered why your grades have been so low? You're just one more F away from getting the first negative GPA in the history of GPAs.
I thought that was a good thing.
Excuse me?
You know, like golf, the lowest score wins.
Charles, I should expel you for cheating, but I'm afraid the outside world would just send you back.
So, what are you going to do?
Well, I'm going to give you this.
It's an application for McDonald's.
Fill it out, and turn it in. If they hire you, maybe you'll learn what it means to do your own work for a change.
Then you'll consider letting me stay?
Maybe.
Sweet, I know a great site on the web where I can download resumes.